Hey folks, it's dinner time. So I couldn't see Scruffy from the window, so I just opened the blinds and yeah, here he is. So I'm going to feed him, I guess, his dinner, so I need to get it ready. I guess I'll fill you in on some of the details after I get back. Okay, folks, I'm back. So tonight I have something a little special. So if you remember, a couple nights ago I gave him chicken skin and chicken grease. And so tonight I'm giving him the remainder of that, plus his kibble, plus the tiki cat egg, chicken and egg. So I basically have doubled the amount of kibble. I split the tiki cat uh, in half, and then I split the chicken skin and grease in half, and so I've made two bowls. And he may still have fleas. So I guess we're gonna have to check his back, see how he's doing. So I'm hoping the flea pills worked, but if he's still scratching, that's not a good sign. So I'm gonna open the door now. I want him to kind of smell the food first before I feed him. Hey Scruffy, how you doing? And his back actually looks a lot better. So he stepped back. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, so a couple updates. So I was out on the deck this afternoon, about an hour and a half before sunset, and I was doing some pull-ups and other weight-related type exercises. So he saw me from a distance. You like your food, Scruffy? It's special chicken skin for you. And he basically wouldn't get close to me, but he was watching me, kind of spying on me from a distance. Probably 45 minutes in or something, he finally kind of approached, not really. So he was taking the sidewalk, not the deck, and it looked like he was on his way out to leave the premises, and then he stopped. Okay, Scruffy. So I'll feed you now. So I gotta stack both plates up. Okay, so I'm coming on out. Hey, I don't want you hissing at me. So I'm gonna put this on the table. And close the door. So it sounds like he's meowing, so that's a good thing. So I'm gonna put this on the table. Move some of this stuff over. Okay, so I got two bowls. Okay, so I'm gonna get the glove on. So anyway, so he came up to me, or kind of passed me, stopped on the sidewalk, then stopped on his way out, kind of sat for a while. He didn't meow or anything, but I think he was hoping maybe I'd have some food up my sleeve or something. And then he basically left the premises, and I saw him crawl under the hole in the gate. I tried to then follow him to see where he went, but he was already gone by the time I could get to the gate and peer over the fence to see where he went. So eventually I went out in the front looking for him, and then I didn't find him. Saw Boots, and so I ended up trying to feed Boots some kibble, but when I threw the kibble at him, it scared him. So I left, and he'll probably find the kibble and eat it later. And then when I came back, Scruffy was already back, and he was waiting at, or he was looking at the water dish. So I think he wants his food. He's really close to me. Hey, Scruffy. So I don't know if I should try to pet him, or can I pet you? He let me pet him. Okay, it looks like he's running away. So I'm going to get him his food now. Oh wait, just let me show you the other. I'm going to show him there are 2 bowls here. Okay, so okay, get your food. And so anyway, I built a little barrier around the water bowl. So to get the water, he has to go on the blanket now. So I don't know if he's actually tried doing that or not. So I'm assuming he's going to like the food, even though it's leftovers. Yeah, there he goes. So yeah, his fur looks better. And oh, I think he grabbed a chunk of chicken skin, and he's trying to eat it. I tore up the chicken skin a little smaller, but I guess maybe not small enough. So I don't know why he's running from me, though. I haven't done anything to him yet. So, yeah, he wasn't meowing as loud as with the anchovies. What a shame. Okay, I'm going to brush you. I don't know why you're so jumpy. I do this every night. What's wrong? I do this every night. So I wonder if he has to heal a little bit from the flea bites. So maybe he'll be a little better tomorrow. But yeah, his fur is already way better. So I think the flea pills did work. So the question is, how often do I have to give it to him? Yeah, because usually this section has been really bad and discolored, and it actually looks pretty monotone. It's like one color. Doesn't look like it's hairspray. It looks like it's, you know, fluffy fur. There's not too many knots. It's like little knots here and there, but nothing major. So hopefully, yeah, he'll get better. I was reviewing some of the older videos where he actually did enjoy being brushed. And, I think I'm going to stop giving you chicken skin. And in the prior videos where he seemed to enjoy being brushed, it was before all the discoloration, so I think he got a bad case of the fleas recently. And so maybe that's why he hasn't been as friendly recently. So I'm hoping that will change. And brush. So I don't know why you're so jumpy. You should be feeling better, not worse. So I think I'm going to flip the brush over soon. Maybe he likes that side better. I'm going to flip the brush over. So I'll turn the camera the other way. So I thought he would be much more into the food since it has all the chicken grease and chicken skin. So I don't know what his deal is. And then it has, you know, the real chicken in there, the tiki cat chicken and egg. And then it has, you know, the meow mix and the Kirkland kibble. So it's should be a lot of good stuff. And his fur looks really good. So I don't know why he's so skittish tonight. So I'll give it a few more days, I guess, before we try another pill. Because, yeah, his back looks really good, so as long as that doesn't come back, I think the pill's worked. If that comes back, then I might have to give him another pill. So tomorrow he's getting the leftover pate for dinner. I forgot to bring out the treats. So one thing I think I want to do is, with the new fortress that I built for his water bowl, so he has to walk on the thermal blanket, I was going to maybe offer him some treats there, or some food or something, so in addition to water, if he wants, basically to entice him to do it. So I don't know if he's actually had any water since I put that there. I'm going to have to replace his water dish, because I didn't replace it today, I just used what was there. It still has water in it. Looks like he drank a little more today. Probably more than he has in the past couple days. Probably this morning, because I didn't see him do it this afternoon. So his ears are kind of tucked in. So yeah, he's not really enjoying the brushing. So usually when I give him more food, he doesn't stick around for more brushing, so I probably made a tactical mistake by giving them 2 bowls, or offering 2 bowls tonight. I'll probably give him the second bowl, assuming he doesn't run away. So he still has a lot in that one bowl. So I don't know, seems like he's regressed a little bit tonight. So what's wrong, Scruffy? You should be in a good mood. You should have less fleas now. I know they've been waking you from your sleep, so you probably, got better sleep. I'm giving you more food tonight. It's kind of cold tonight, but it's not much different from yesterday. Yeah, he didn't want me to brush him. So yeah, I was following him out, hoping maybe figure out where he was going, maybe figure out where his other food source, or if he has another food source. So after I was done with Boots, I saw him. Yeah, he had already snuck back in. I don't know. I assume he came back the same way he left, because I know he has trouble getting into the yard. But yeah, I didn't see him come in, so yeah, he was real sneaky about it. I'm going to put the brush down, and I'm going to take out one of the balls. Okay, so pick up the brush again. So. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like the food. So I'm just going to lightly brush him in this section. So I know he hasn't had flea problems here. So he's going for the skin. So I assume he likes the skin if he's going for it and pulling it out of the bowl. It's gonna be a great dinner, man. It's covered in chicken grease. I don't know why you're taking your time and running away from the bowl. This is great stuff. Probably, we're not going to get that often. So I read you can give cats raw chicken skin. You don't have to cook it. So that was kind of messy. I was shocked at how much grease was in the chicken skin, and it splattered everywhere. So I don't know if I'm going to do that again for him. You're a really spoiled cat, you know that? And you're an ingrate too. So that is his current rate of eating. I don't know if he's going to get the second bowl. I'm thinking he might take off before I bring down the second bowl. Because he's been recently when he's done, he's just been leaving. He hasn't been, grooming himself like he normally does. So I think that's been odd. And yeah, the chicken grease, I put it in the refrigerator, and it got solid. So I had to put it in the microwave before I poured it on his food to make it liquid again. So yeah, that should clog your arteries. But it gives you a ton of calories and Probably tastes good. So yeah, you should be really enjoying this meal and appreciating it, because I don't think I'm going to give you this again. So there's a little bit more. I don't know if I should get him the second bowl or not. So I'm going to pull out the golf balls from in here. So there's still a bit. Maybe I should pull down the bowl just in case. Okay, so the second ball's down. So 2 balls there. See what he does. So yeah, that chicken grease really slows him down. So if he doesn't eat this, I guess I'll just refrigerate it and give it to him tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah, we're way past 3 months now. I don't think this is going well, all things considering. Could be a lot worse, but yeah, he's still very difficult. I hoped by now he'd trust me quite a bit more. But yeah, he still seems to be pretty scared of me. And the only thing that keeps him coming back is the food and his hunger. I think he makes some associations that, oh, this guy's good, he gives me food all the time, or oh, my fleas are better now, or oh, my hair is better now, I'm cleaner now because of that weird phone. I know, it's safe because there are no predators around when he's around. Yeah, his fur is like way better, especially like right above the tail, because that's been really bad, I think, like the last week or two. So that's interesting. He didn't even go for the second bowl yet. So that first bowl is one piece of kibble left. Okay, so here he comes. Yep, it's just the brush. I don't know, maybe I should have sprayed more of that Fellway spray. Of course, that stuff's really expensive, and I think I'm past halfway empty now. He's starting to push the bowl, so I put my heel next to it. Try to block it from being pushed in any further. And that startled him. But yeah, he shouldn't be startled. At this point, he should be used to this. So if anything, I'm worried that the Flea's going to jump on my pants. Because we're so close now. Bite my ankle. So I have to check the fleas when I go in. And then also I got to worry about all his potential diseases that he has on him. So let's see, there's that fungus one. Oh shoot. Yeah, he's pushed the bowl back even further, so I gotta brace it with my other foot now. So there's that fungal disease, forgot what it was, and then there's that toxoplasmosis or whatever. So I'm not particularly enthusiastic about catching any of these diseases. Okay, so we just ran. So we're getting plenty of food tonight. So I should be happy. So you probably won't have to hunt tonight because you're getting so much food. So let's see if I can brush him with my finger as well as the glove. Or as well as the brush. So I don't know why you're so skittish, Scruffy. Things are going really well until that bell. And then you just seem to totally regress. So cut the bell off, but you're still really skittish now. So I don't know what I need to do to get your trust back. Because we've been doing this for over 3 months now. And I think it's really ridiculous you're still like this. When you walked out of the yard today under that hole, part of me was really tempted to plug that hole and say, good riddance. Somebody else's problem now. And then I saw Boots and said, oh, I should lure him in the yard. So my neighbor says she believes Boots has been TNR'd. I was trying to get a good look at him. Fortunately, it was dark and it's hard to see, but every time I look at him, I don't think he's been TNR'd. Because I've been looking at his ear and I don't see it. But the problem is, yeah, these people who are doing the TNR here, they cut the ears really shallow. So it's really hard to see the ear tip being cut. So my neighbor could be right. It's just I can't see it because they cut it so little. I think they need to cut it more. I mean, I know they're trying to not make it harder on the cat than it has to be, but I can't see their cuts most of the time. So like with Scruffy here, I didn't really see it until I looked at him top down. And then some of the other cats, like the white ones, kind of the same way. I had to get really close to see if they're TNR'd. And so part of it is if you have to see him that close, I mean, a lot of times you've already trapped him. It's like, well, I just wasted a bunch of time trapping a cat that's already been trapped. Right there, I thought he was going to let me crush him, but he was just trying to get a bite of the food. He pulled the skin out and was chomping on it. So it's taking a while. I hope this doesn't mean he's going to throw up, because I'm making him nervous again. So there's a higher percentage of kibble in tonight's dinner just because I split the wet cat food in half. I didn't double it. So there's basically twice as much kibble, same amount of wet cat food, but I added chicken grease and skin. So I'm hoping the chicken grease makes the kibble easier to swallow and get down, but I don't know. Just because I'm brushing him so much and he doesn't seem to be into it, it just might be making him more nervous and just gonna barf. On the flip side, though, he's eating a lot slower, so it's probably less likely to barf because of that. I think he was thinking about it there. So, is this worth it? Okay, I'm going to pull out one of the balls. Actually, I think I'll pull all of them out. Okay, so that's how much he has left, and yeah, he's thinking about it. I guess this is worth it. So in theory, I'm supposed to be socializing you. In practice, I don't know if this is actually working. We do this every night, and you still seem to hate it. Except for those times where you actually seem to enjoy it, but those have disappeared recently. And then we never did resolve the scratching problem. So, assuming we even get back to the part where he enjoys being groomed again, I still have to worry about the scratching problem. But right now, the way things have been going, I don't even know if we're going to get back to that. So I don't know why you're so difficult. So I'm hoping that, yeah, the scratching problem may have been related to the fleas. So I'm thinking maybe he was getting overly irritated. And I'm also hoping maybe just his regression is also related to the fleas as well. So he doesn't want to be brushed because the fleas have been irritating him so much. But I don't really know with this cat. This cat is so difficult. So I think he's getting close to done. So I might just stop brushing him a little early. Just let him eat. And then maybe he won't run away as much when he's done. Yeah, it looks like he's almost done. Maybe he's thinking about getting in the water. Wow. Didn't even groom himself. Well, I guess that's it for tonight, folks. Jeez. Kind of expected him to, just kind of chill for a little bit since he ate so much. Groom himself and then take off. Well, before I end it, let me just show you what I built here. Built. So basically, the carrier I moved back. Nothing's inside right now. So I moved the thermal blanket a long way, and then it's a little dark, but the plate and the water are actually off the mat, so they're not on the carpet. So he basically has more space to basically walk onto the entire thermal blanket. And then I put these old cages, like squirrel traps, kind of as a wall, so he has to basically walk into the thing via the carrier on one side and the cages on the other, so he has to basically walk onto the thermal blanket in order to drink the water. And I was thinking of adding some food onto the plate, and then there's another box behind it so he can't come in the other direction. So that's the new thing. I don't know how long I'm going to do that for, but I basically am hoping to just get him acclimated to the thermal blanket. I don't think he's ever really liked it. He's wanted to walk on it when it was inside the carrier, but he never really walked on it when it was not in the carrier. So one of my hopes is maybe, so one of two things. So one, maybe he'll just, when he starts walking on the thermal blanket and there's more space, he might eventually decide, oh, this is actually kind of nice, I'll just chill out here. The other possibility is he just starts going into the carrier since the blanket's not in there anymore. But I doubt either of these things are actually going to happen. So anyway, I guess that's it for tonight. Yeah, so our session's twice as long because he has twice as much food. But yeah, it didn't seem to really improve our situation any. So I guess I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in, and that's it for now. Bye.